to go to a deaf FEMA camp or a prison FEMA camp, either one of those names, death/prison FEMA camps, because that's what they are and that's what they have always been. So you want to stay away from those. I know when people first hear this, they're like, oh, FEMA's here to help us. Look up FEMA and look what FEMA does, and look at all the coffins they have ready for everybody. So make sure you check that out. Also, Tuesday, we have Denise Harris, with the awesome Denise Harris with TWD, The Walking Dead. It's been so awesome, The Walking Dead, this season. So make sure you check that out. And then Wednesdays, we're back with Lori Wood. So make sure you check out Lori Wood. And, every other Monday is Lori Wood with 88 miles per hour. So make sure you check that out. And then Lori Wood on Wednesday with Rockin' with Lori, which is an awesome podcast, so make sure you check that out. Thursdays, we get into Encounters. You have to listen to Encounters. Denise is really insightful. She does a lot of investigation. She does a lot of research. So you make sure to check out Denise Harris with Encounters. You will not, we're not just talking about aliens or unidentified flying objects. She's getting into the root of everything. So make sure you check her out. Okay, so there might be one or two more podcasts in between there that I may have missed, but make sure you check. Those are the main ones, so make sure you check them all out and check us out every week. So for the last almost 45 minutes, we're gonna do some old school hip hop, some local hip hop. I got some Ike Dog coming up. I know you want to hear some Ike Dog. I love Ike Dog. Anyway, no. My favorite rapper, Ike Dog. No, I'm just joking. My favorite rapper is actually Too Short. I think he's the best of all time. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to Too Short, Google some Too Short, YouTube some Too Short. I would recommend the older Too Short, like the 80s, early 90s, and you'll see what I mean by how great he was as an artist. Also, I am booking interviews for The Jam, which is an old school podcast, but we interview hip hop artists. And then also we're booking interviews for Lola's Jams. She does hip hop, so it fits in really good, and she has a really big following. So you might be interested in doing an interview for Lola's Jams, and I think you'll be really happy with what you come out with. She did 2 interviews in the last couple months, and they were awesome. She did Old Dirty Bastard son. She did an interview with him, and she did an interview with somebody else. And we're talking about not just local artists. We're talking about artists that are becoming mainstream. So I would look into that, so, and I'm more than welcome to do an interview with me. It's just, scheduling with me is the big deal. With her, scheduling's a little easier. But let's get you on a podcast. Also, we're looking for podcasters, morning podcasters. If you have mornings available, it's great. Monday through Friday, around 5 a.m. If you have it available, let me know ASAP. Give me your idea. We're looking for talk show podcast. We're not looking for a music podcast because we have enough of those. So we're looking for a talk show podcast. And if you are interested in becoming a part of KBLP, inbox me right away, or inbox any of the members, and they could they can explain to you all, a lot of the stuff that we do, a lot of the stuff we're going through. Like I said, when you first start, it's more about the passion and the love and the enjoyment you get out of it. And then later on, when we build up with you, then we can start talking about funds and money and stuff like that. So right off the bat, let's not talk about funds or money. If you're really interested in doing a podcast, let's talk about getting you on the air, getting you started. Once again, you're live with IKE DIAZ. My co-host tonight was Cecilia Flores. Want to give her a quick shout out and thank her for all her hard work. She came in and did a brief segment on the Broncos, which hopefully she takes over sports this season. And I'm going to be really happy that we have a great sports announcer with great knowledge. And I think that everybody's going to enjoy her. So once again, thank you very much. You're live with KBLP, The Jam. You can catch me every Saturday. I'll be on the air with the old school music. Once in a while, I'm going to mix in the old school rap, and I'm going to mix in the old school rock. So make sure you check that out and enjoy. Have a good time. I'm glad that We got so many listeners and so many fans. You could write letters to us. You could write emails to us. You can inbox me directly. I'll call right back. Somebody inboxed me tonight about helping them start their podcast. I gave him my number right away. I said, you call me right away. I'll help you get started right away. So anything you need, I'm available to help you. I help you. I'm not going to be like, oh, you got to give me money for this. No. I do this because I want to help, and I want you to, be better and become a better person. And that's what life's about. That's what I boiled it down to. The more people you can help, the better that, life is for everybody all around us. And once again, I want to give a shout out to one of my good friends, Paul Castaway, rest in peace. I want to give a shout out to his sister. Today was the first time I talked to her since she was a young girl. Shout out to Tashina Castaway. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Castaway. Like I said, Paul was a great friend of mine, and like I said, you can call me anytime, and I'd like to know more about everything because I really don't know a lot about it. So thank you very much for reaching out to me, and I hope to talk to you more, and let's party the rest of the night. Let's get the party going for KBLP. Once again, RIP to my good friend Paul Castaway, rap name Skinny Cass from the D-Side Locos, along with Moses Lavino. So if you've never heard of them, check out their old school tape. If it's available, I think it may be online, YouTube, something. So make sure you check that out. Shout out to Spooky T, who sponsors the show, tbeats303.com, tbeats303.com. So if you want the production, if you want the video, if you want the recording, you go to tbeats303.com. He's a businessman. He knows what he's doing. So make sure you check that out. And once again, I thank everybody. Once again, Tashina Castaway, I hope I say your name correctly. And we will talk with everybody else soon. Thank you very much. I will see everybody next week. We got about another 40 minutes of music. So make sure to jam out with IKE DIAZ on the jam. Later. Playboy.
And look like a pit. I stay positive, my mind is sick. I'll take you to Nebraska and drop you off like a fish. I told you beans and rice is delish. I learned about pound for lot, and now I know the fix. Paper so strong, I'm out of 4-door lift. I work the first, second, and third shift. The homies are bumping like dog at the crib. I go slow, I go fast, I go sick. Posters, the warning signs, and expensive lyrics. I always got a cool new twist. I love the rap game like the dude loves his rice 30 clicks. Cell phone so I can make that fat filthy. They used to rap hardcore, now they sugarcoat it. I deliver it automatic and clock it. Hood, don't ever try to stop it. The law of attraction, and I handle it. You can make your life scandalous. I rock every day with the happiness. Crystal clear and there's no fear in this. Power of thought and I mirror. Keep out the locals around that are tight in gear.
Dogs run the shit, Spooky T is dropping it. Always up on the block, and you know that I just wanna come and get a taste of it. 5'2", 80 with shit. Coming up in that room with a clip, emptying like all of it. Dropping them bitches all up in the ditch. Yeah, that's just what I got to do. 3 a.m. I'm doing it, fool. Yeah, I got a Glock and I cock it back, and you know I hit up in the room. I'ma do that straight riding slow. 5 to 80, that's where I go. Drop them bombs and you know I disarm car alarms and then I go.
Yeah, buddy, back in his blues, just kidding, never that. They know the death, loving the shit. He's stuck in that tip, drunk, put in the hit, looking for a buddy to hit. Girl stepping up in this bitch, dropping hoes, hit and run, stop and go. All my ladies dropping low, another Saturday, got to go, got a show. Mom, blood, animal, baby, OC, can't stop us, no. Cop jockey, yo, gotta keep it popping, no. Don't stop for hoes, only money goes close, and ladies with sexy toes. Haters don't stress me so, just like the joke. Pussy beats and flow, gotta keep it tight for show. Gotta ignite the show, Facebook and like me, ho. Always keep it right, no. Always keep it right, no, right. And look like a pit, I stay positive, my mind is sick. I'll take you to the breast and drop you out like a fish. I told you beans and rice is the list. I learned about pound for lot, and now I know the fix. Paper so strong, I'm out of $4 lift. I work the first, second, and third shift. The homies are bumping like dog at the crib. I go slow, I go fast, I go sick. Posters, the warning signs, and expensive lyrics. I always got a cool new twist. I love the rap game like the dude loves his wife's dirty clicks. Cell phone so I can make that fat filthy. They used to rap hardcore, now they sugarcoat it. I deliver it automatic and clock it. Hood, don't ever try to stop it. The law of attraction, and I handle it. You can make your life scandalous. I rock every day with the happiness. Crystal clear and there's no beer in this. Power of thought and I mirror. Keep out the locals around that are tight in gear.
Dogs run the shit, spooky tears dropping it. Always up on the block, and you know that I just wanna come and get a taste of it. 5 to 80 with shit, coming up in that room with a clip, emptying like all of it. Dropping them bitches all up in the ditch. Yeah, that's just what I got to do. 3 a.m. I'm doing it, fool. Yeah, I got a Glock and I cock it back, and you know I hit up in the room. I'ma do that straight riding slow. 5 to 80, that's where I go. Drop them bombs, and you know I disarm car alarms, and then I go.
Yeah, buddy, back in his blues, just kidding, never that. They know the death, loving the shit. He's stuck in that tip, drunk, put in the hit, looking for a buddy to hit. Girl stepping up in this bitch, dropping hoes, hit and run, stop and go. All my ladies dropping low, another Saturday, got to go, got a show. Mom, blood, animal, baby, OC, can't stop us, no. Cop jockey, yo, gotta keep it